In programming, just like in life, we often have a number of choices about what to do next. And we evaluate our choices based on the conditions in front of us. If it's raining, I put on a raincoat. If I'm going to a loud music concert, I'll bring my earplugs. Because so many of these questions begin with the word if, in programming we call them if statements. So, for example, suppose a friend has invited you to come over, but your friend has said, by the time you arrive, I'm going to be in the shower. So don't knock, don't ring the doorbell, I won't be able to hear you, just come on in. But you've never been to your friend's house before. So you follow the directions and you walk up, and this is what you see. There are two doors, and they both seem to match the directions. Which door do you go in? To choose the right door, you look at the information you have and you make your best decision. That's really what we do in programming as well. We do it writing something like this. We ask, if something is true, then we'll do something. Otherwise, we'll do some other thing. And this little bit of text is actually very close to the actual stuff you would write in processing. Let's see how to use this to write a game. Here's the game board, it's in light yellow, and the target is that green rectangle, and it's bouncing around. Suppose it's moving around over time. We control a little orange disc, and when we click the mouse, then we get points if the ball is inside the rectangle, and we lose points if the ball is not inside the rectangle. So how would we write this as an if statement? So let's work our way through one line at a time, top to bottom. The first thing we see is if something is true. Well, what is the something that is true? We want to know, is the ball in the box? So that's our test. If the ball is in the box, what should we do? I know, let's increase the score by 100. So we add 100 points to the score. What if the ball is not in the box? Well, we want to choose the alternative. In fact, we don't use the word otherwise. In programming, we use the word else. It's just the way we write the language. So instead of otherwise, we use else. So what is the alternative? Well, rather than giving you 100 points, let's say you lose 10 points by clicking at the wrong time. So that's a way to use if to score your game. And this is very close to actual code, although of course the stuff in italics is not, and we'll do something about that. So this has just been an overview to give you an idea of what's going on. In the next few videos, I'll talk about a type of variable that makes true and false tests very easy. We'll look at if tests. Then we'll look at the tests themselves, this ball in the box, and we'll see all the different ways we can use that to make really rich if statements. And then I'll show you a way to bundle up multiple if statements if you want to choose amongst many alternatives.